Friends, today we are going to tell you the story of such a movie that after listening to it, you will also be afraid of keeping a pet because today's story is about a sloth bear which is adopted by a girl named Emily, but this sloth was not an ordinary animal, rather it was a ferocious animal which kills many girls living in the hostel. But why does it kill and towards which painting does it point while dying? To know this you will have to stay till the end of the movie, so let's start the video again. Friends, the story begins by showing a deserted and lonely forest where we see a sloth hanging on a tree, then a crocodile attacks it and takes it with itself into the water, after which we see blood all over the water for a while and we feel that maybe that crocodile has eaten the sloth, but the surprising thing was that the crocodile did not kill the sloth, but this small sloth had made such a big crocodile its prey. After some time this sloth comes up from the water, that is, somehow. It saved its life from the crocodile, but then a hunter shoots him with a tranquilizer gun and makes him unconscious and takes him with him by putting him in his bag. On the other hand, we see that the crocodile that attacked Lot is injured and dead. That is, this Lot looked innocent only, but in reality it was a ferocious and very dangerous animal. After this, the scene shifts to two girls, one of whom is named Emily and the other is her friend whose name was Madison. Both of them were college students and had come to a mall for shopping. Emily liked to be active on social media, so she clicks photos here again and then uploads these photos on social media, but Madison did not like all this at all, so she gets fed up and leaves from here. After he leaves, Emily sees a dog here, which she catches and starts taking selfies with it. However, the owner of that dog is also standing here, whose name was Oliver. He starts praising Emily and tells her that you are a very soft-hearted person and you love animals. Emily feels very good to hear this. And she also clicks a photo with Oliver and then uploads it on social media, after which both of them talk to each other about social media, and then Emily also sees the photos of Slot in Oliver's account, seeing which she gets very impressed. After this Oliver tells her that Slot can be made your pet, and because of this, followers on social media also increase very quickly. He also tells Emily that if you want to buy Slot, then you must contact me. Saying this, he gives his card to Emily and leaves from there. The next day we see a girl named Brianna in Madison and Emily's college who has won 3 elections of their college hostel, and this time also she is going to stand in the election of house president. Everyone liked Brianna very much because she was very beautiful and stylish to look at. On one hand, where people liked her so much, on the other hand, they were also very scared of her because Brianna was an arrogant girl and belonged to a very rich family which was considered very powerful in the society. After this, we see Emily coming to her house and then she realizes that someone is following her. As soon as she looks back, she attacks this person and, on seeing his face, she comes to know that it is her own friend Tyler who had come here just to surprise her. After a while, the hostel warden comes to talk to Emily, who tells her that when her mom used to study in this college, she was the house president here, so she advises Emily to stand in the election of the house president, but Emily knew very well that she cannot win against Brianna, but somewhere in her mind, she also had the desire to become the house president, so without thinking much, she listens to her heart and agrees to participate in the election. She thinks that if she becomes as famous as Brianna, then she can win the election. Emily is still thinking all this when she thinks of Oliver to become famous, who told her about Slot, that if this animal is kept with you, then the followers increase very quickly on social media. Emily finds this idea quite unique, so she quickly contacts Oliver and she decides to buy a slot from him. Oliver also sends her a location and asks her to come to this location tomorrow and take the slot with her. After this, we see Oliver with the slot which was locked in a cage. Oliver opens the cage and picks it up in his lap and starts taking it out for a stroll, but then the slot wounds Oliver's neck with its claws and kills him badly. The next morning, when Emily goes to the location told by Oliver, she first calls him, but Oliver does not receive the call. Seeing this, Emily enters a house in front, which was very scattered from inside. Emily starts looking for Oliver here, but she does not see him anywhere. Meanwhile, Emily's eyes go to the same slot, which looked very scared, so Emily, without waiting for Oliver, picks up the slot and takes it to her hostel from there. After reaching there, she sees that Brianna is fighting with some girls, and when she sees Emily in front of her, she gets angry, and it increases even more because she did not want anyone to stand in this election. In this anger, she takes the box from Emily's hand and throws it down the stairs in which Slot was. As soon as Slot comes out of the box, all the girls find it very cute. Seeing this, Brianna tells Emily that you cannot keep any pet in this hostel, to which Emily replies that if most of the girls vote for me, then I can keep this Slot here. Many girls vote for Slot to keep her here. Seeing this, Emily becomes very happy and also tells everyone about standing in the House President election. Hearing this, Brianna gets very angry, but she could not do anything, so she leaves from here. Emily's popularity was increasing continuously due to Slot. After this, Madison comes to Emily and advises her to leave Slot back in the forest because she did not like this animal at all, but Emily does not listen to a single word of hers because due to this Slot, her social media followers increased very fast. After this, Emily's other friend comes here and gives some tablet to Slot so that when she goes among humans, she does not have anxiety. Here Brianna tells her friend to throw Slot away from here, due to which Emily's popularity will decrease and she will not be able to win this election. Emily, who was busy with her Slot, feeds him medicine, after feeding which she could take him among humans. After this she herself goes to get ready, and as soon as she leaves, Slot starts operating the computer as if he is not an animal but a human. Slot opens Emily's profile and sees Oliver's photo in it, who had caught him from the jungle. Meanwhile, Emily gets ready and comes out, and Slot pretends to be completely normal in front of her. Emily picks him up and brings him to the party where everyone likes Slot a lot. At this time, Brianna's friend named Sarah comes to Emily and tells her that I find him very cute, can I see him? Hearing that she can take her for a while, Emily agrees and gives Slot to her, and on Brianna's indication, she leaves Slot somewhere far away in the forest and comes back to the hostel alone, but she did not know that Slot is also following her. After a while, he comes to Sarah's room and asks her to stay in the hostel. He puts all his anxiety pills in the glass, and here we come to know that this is not an ordinary sloth, but he definitely takes revenge from those who do wrong to him, and now he was going to take revenge from Sarah as well. As soon as Sarah drinks that drink, she gets dizzy and falls on the ground, and she sees a Slot in the darkness, which was hanging here and there. Sarah thinks that maybe she is getting illusions, but the Slot was actually present there. He first roams here and there and scares Sarah a lot, and then sits on her and kills her with his big nails. On the other hand, the party was over and everyone was going back now because it was going to rain outside. While Emily was standing here and searching for her Slot, Brianna comes to her and asks her, are you searching for your slot? Sarah has left it in the forest. Hearing this, Emily gets very angry and she quickly runs out to find it, but due to rain and darkness, she is unable to see anything, after which she comes to her room sadly and remembering Slot. She starts crying when Slot comes to her and she becomes very happy to see him and picks him up and hugs him without knowing that he has just killed Sarah very brutally. Even due to darkness, Emily is not able to see the blood on Slot's nails whose claws are completely covered in blood. Music, or while playing basketball, a girl accidentally throws a basketball towards Slot which Slot catches like a human being and in anger tears it with his nails because he was now angry with this girl. So at night Slot kills her too, that is, if any girl did something wrong with Slot or he did not like any girl, then he would kill her. He would kill someone by giving electric shock and kill someone by attacking with his nails. However, the surprising thing was that till now Slot has killed as many girls as he can. No one knew anything about him because he used to hide the dead bodies of the girls after killing them and no one searched for him because Slot himself was on his Instagram. Emily's followers are increasing rapidly now but she still felt as if something is wrong and something is going wrong so she goes to talk to Emily's other friend. That friend was also sitting near Emily and Slot was also present there. He opens a bottle of beer in front of these three and drinks it like a human being. However, Emily and her friend do not pay any attention to this but Madison notices that an animal opening a bottle like this is very energetic. She goes inside to get something and taking advantage of the opportunity, Madison starts leaving from here with Slot. Madison thinks that she will either leave Slot in the forest or leave him in a shelter but when she starts leaving from here with him, Emily comes here and catches Slot while taking him and starts fighting with Madison while Madison tells Emily to stop this. Slot wanted to save her from Madison. In the midst of their fight, Slot takes Madison's phone out of her pocket and throws it on the road. As soon as she goes to pick up her phone, suddenly a car comes from the front, due to which she meets with an accident, which Slot did intentionally because he had already seen the car coming from a distance, so he threw Madison's phone and she met with an accident. Madison's condition was very bad now because she was injured a lot, so she was admitted to the hospital. When Emily sees her condition, she feels very bad and promises Madison that she will make everything right. As soon as the elections are over, she will leave Slot in the shelter. She also tells Madison that the elections are going to be held tonight. Meanwhile, we see that before the election, Slot has killed 2 more girls and from the phone of one of those girls, he finds the location of the hospital where Madison was admitted because now he wanted to kill her. After getting the location, he drives Emily's car and leaves for the hospital. Here all the girls were busy in the election, so no one comes to know that Slot has killed 2 more girls. All the girls were wearing red gowns, while Emily was eagerly waiting for the result. The votes were being counted. After a while, we see that Brianna is about to win, but then Emily gets 4 more votes than her and she wins. Emily is very happy to see this, while Brianna was jealous of her. Here Slot now reaches the hospital and goes to Madison and first removes her oxygen mask and then tries to kill her by placing a pillow on her mouth, but then a nurse comes here, seeing whom Slot hides under the bed. When the nurse sees Madison's condition, she quickly removes the pillow from her mouth. She puts on an oxygen mask due to which Madison's life is saved once again. On the other hand, we see Brianna in a very angry state in the hostel. As soon as she goes to her friend's room to share her defeat, she finds her friend's dead body in the washroom. Seeing this, she gets very scared and starts screaming, but due to the noise downstairs, no one can hear her voice. Emily was celebrating her victory with her friend Jenny, and at the same time, both of them were suddenly talking about the missing girls and that they don't know where all those girls have gone after leaving the hostel. Meanwhile, Emily remembers that she has to take some things from her room, so she goes upstairs to the room, when she hears Brianna screaming. She follows her voice and reaches her and sees that Slot is sitting on her head. Seeing this, she quickly hits Slot's head with the help of a pot and saves Brianna, after which Emily is convinced that everything that Madison had told her was true. This Slot was very dangerous. Now to save their lives from this Slot, both of them hide in the washroom where they see the dead body of another girl, seeing which Brianna starts screaming, but Emily calms her down by slapping her and tells her that this is not the time to panic but to save herself. She sits in the washroom like this for some time, but when she thinks that maybe he has gone, Emily comes out of the washroom with a commode lid in her hand, but Slot was still there and was waiting for her. Seeing him, Brianna runs back into the washroom, and this time she locks the door, due to which Emily gets stuck here. As soon as Slot jumps to attack her, Emily hits Slot hard with the commode lid in her hand, due to which he falls from the window to the ground. Seeing this, Emily thinks that maybe he is dead, but after a few seconds, Slot gets up again. Emily wanted to quickly go down and save the rest of the girls from Slot, but everyone was busy in the party at that time. By the time Emily reaches these girls, Slot kills all the girls by putting current in the water, and then he goes to the hostel warden. The warden was also drunk at this time, so she attacks Slot in self-defense, but later he kills her with his big claws. Meanwhile, Emily's friend Tyler sees her photo, but he finds it very strange that all the girls in the photos have their eyes closed. Tyler starts to feel that something is definitely wrong, so he goes to Emily's hostel, and after seeing the condition of the hostel, he understands that something bad has happened there. He now wanted to save Emily, so both of them decide to kill Slot together. Then one of Emily's friends comes there who had escaped from Slot and gets caught in his hands. Sloth asks Emily to throw the sword, and as soon as she throws the sword, he jumps and sits on her head, after which Emily shoots him with her hidden gun and kills him, but while dying Sloth points towards a painting that looks like a jungle, meaning he wanted to go to the jungle, but now it was too late. After this, these people name the hostel as Sloth House, and the movie ends here.